Hey folks, good morning. How's everybody doing out there? Hope y'all are doing well.
Good morning, everyone.
This morning I was just doing a quick browse to see what was happening. I click on this Al Jazeera English video and I'm like, that looks familiar. Now, obviously the earthquake hit our hometown, so pretty much all of the earthquake reporting is gonna look familiar, tracking on that. But they were just stopping by these folks on the side of the road, and I'm like, that looks familiar. And sure enough, it's the turnoff to the village. So I called her in here. I said, hey, come here and see if any of your folks are there. So I'll show you the video clip. Here, I'll go ahead and let her watch it, and she can just point out who's her relatives once I get past all the ads here. But anyhow, that's what we're going to talk about, is the earthquake down in Cebu, what we're hearing from her family. Now look, we're not the best source of information. You know why? Because we're not there. Let me be Captain Obvious. We're not there, folks. We're in Angeles City. Oh, Surrender Hill. That's the World War II movie we were watching last night. And it just popped up.
See, 1959.
1959, yeah, it just popped up to where we left off. I don't even want to mess that up, so let's not even play it, because you've already seen the video, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm watching that because it locked up last night. We had to abandon the movie, and now for some reason it just popped right up.
Last night it's so it's so loading.
Everything was loading for some reason. And it wasn't the internet. Our internet is still blazing fast. I checked the speed. It was just YouTube and Netflix was so slow. Apple TV or whatever that crap was, no problem. The internet itself, no problem. But YouTube and Netflix was
so slow.
Loading.
Especially the Netflix.
Okay, back to the topic. We are not the experts because we're not there. If you're not looking at a map, we're up here on Luzon. Hour and a half, couple hour flight south is where she's from, where the earthquake hit. We might as well be a world away from where the earthquake went down. We're not giving you information firsthand. Everything that we're giving you and talking about is coming secondhand chismes from talking to family members or looking at the news like everybody else. There you go.
Selling a baboy now. She's doing live. She's selling a baboy.
She's selling baboy? So her sister is the best source of information because she's down there in the middle of this mess. Where we would have been had we not been guided to move up here. I'll talk about that in a second. So anyhow, I hit play. You know what? Right now, I'll show you the video. Boom.
Out for help instead.
Some stores are open, but we don't have money because there's been no work. That's why we're here waiting for good-hearted people.
This is the going to the village.
All along the highway, across towns in northern Cebu, people are begging for what little others can share. Barna below Al Jazeera, Cebu, the Philippines.
I know that.
So yeah, I was just watching it. I'm like, my gosh, that's a turnoff to the village. And obviously some of her cousins and neighbors, whatever, are out there. And then when I asked her about it, she said, yeah, I talked to Ate Mama yesterday. And what did Ate Mama? I stand corrected. You talked to Ate Raquel and she said...
And GC, group chat. She said...
GC here stands for group chat on that Facebook shit, whatever.
Messenger.
So you're talking to her on the FB and the GC. She's on the CP.
I'm not talking. I read their chat in there. She said that
you are communicating.
They said that they just come home from the road, like they're for the relief ba. They just come home for the.
They come home from the road for relief ba.
Oh my gosh.
Okay. I'll try to translate it. Now, I wasn't aware of this conversation. I just was looking at the news this morning and happened to see him. But yesterday she said, yeah, they just come home from standing on the road trying to see if anybody's going to stop by and give them relief goods. Relief goods, you know, kilo of rice, some packets of noodles, whatever, relief goods. So it's just kind of crazy that she had that conversation last night and then this morning. But where they were standing, they were probably standing at the first turnoff. If you've watched our past videos, if you're a long-time viewer, obviously they're probably standing at the first turnoff, and on the video that we just showed you, it's the second turnoff.
Maybe.
So that's not where the village crew was, but the people down there, some of her cousins and everybody from that area. And the problem is, like, they're standing on the road, they're probably seeing, you know, people bringing relief goods and stuff, but they're not stopping there. They have a destination. They're probably going to the city, somewhere in the city over there to do the distribution.
But they have some that they stop.
So some of them are stopping and handing out stuff along the road. Well, there you go. You got to be present to win.
Because they're not coming in the village that they're going to give. They just stay in the. They're
just going to give it out on the road.
So they need to in the village or in the far in the road. They need to.
Is your hair over that wireless mic? Move. I tell you what. Move the wireless mic over to your right, booby, because you're facing me. That's.
Yeah.
And then point it up here, big pumpkin. Okay. I'm going to send Big Pumpkin to film school to just learn about audio. Okay, anyhow, so they have to be out on the road. You got to be present to win. You got to be in the game. Did they get anything standing on the side of the road?
Oh, I don't know, but they said
What, your legs look beautiful, especially with the sunshine coming in. They're nice and
But Plo said that
golden brown.
Plo said that she gets some relief, but she said you need to fight like
You gotta be aggressive.
Yeah, you need to aggressive. But she said that, I'm not good.
Okay.
You need to run like this. You need to do.
You got to hustle. The early bird gets the worm. Whoever's pushing and shoving to the front of the line.
Yeah, that's what she said.
What I've learned in doing charity work in places all around the globe, you know, principle number one is there's never enough goods to go around. There's always, you know, if there's 100% of the people, you may have enough stuff to help 10% of the people, and the 90%, they don't get anything.
They should go to the one that far in the road. Like, you need to
Get away from the masses.
They have a lot of people in the far in the road.
Well, there's two schools of thought. You know, if a truck's coming up the road and there's only two people standing on the side of the road, maybe they don't stop. But if there's a big pile of people, maybe it's worth them stopping. We're not trying to get into the art and the science of how to get an aid relief truck to pull over, but statement of fact, in any type of natural disaster, there's always more folks that need help than there's help. That's just the way it is. So they're out there in the village, and let's go through the list. Does the village have electricity restored?
I don't know in my village, but Flo got already.
So Flo and John over there, they have electricity restored. So
Yeah,
the
but-
city itself, Dambantayan proper, you've probably seen the collapsed church all over the news. It seems like every newscaster in the world is using that as a backdrop. But the good news is Flo's got electricity, right? Okay.
She's doing good.
She's doing okay. She's selling baboy today.
Yeah, she's selling baboy today.
So where did they get the pig?
They already been taking care of the.
So they've been taking care of the pig. John butchered the pig, and now she's selling baboy.
Yeah, someone already ordering them already. Like they order to him ba?
They ordered to him, bah.
Oh my God. Before they kill the pig, they need to ask people that if you want to buy a pig like this,
So they took pre-orders on the pig. So then people said, yeah, I want some lechon, I want some, okay, go ahead
Not
and
lechon, I want I want 1 kilo, I want 2 kilo, I have
okay,
like
okay.
that.
So they're not doing Lechon Balboy having a big festival.
No.
He killed the pig and they're just parting out the meat and people are coming and picking it up.
Yeah.
So that's putting some immediate funds into their pocket where they can go buy rice.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's good news. That's good news. Did she mention anything about the water?
I don't know if I don't know if that's their baboy, because yesterday she's talking about their uncle of Janjan or neighbor Janjan that they're going to kill a pig, but only Janjan, he's the one who killed the pig. I don't know if that's her baboy or her uncle. I don't know, because yesterday she's talking that her uncle asked Janjan to kill the pig.
Objection basis on relevance. Who cares whose pig it is? I guess it does. I guess it is relevant because if it's
that's not their
her
money.
pig, she's not putting that money in her pocket. They're only getting the butcher fee.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, babe. I just got tired of listening about. I don't want to hear about pigs anymore. My 2-year run dealing with pigs all the time. I don't want to ever buy another pig, see another pig. The only pig I want to see is on my sandwich. Okay, I'm back. I feel better now. So back to the village. They can't get any water deliveries. Is that the issue?
I don't know, but my cousin keep posting that they want water, they want food, like this, shelter, because they cannot go. Their house in there is broke. Hoy, I'm not lying. I'm not trying to tell Marcos that Marcos go give money to them like this. Like they have some people there, blah 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 blah. They just running their mouth. Cream, I'm lying like this. I just trying to. I'm not. This information I just catch up to my cousin or my sister.
Easy, baby.
Oh, I'm tired of them.
Get triggered by a comment. It must be
Why
a
you
good
keep
one.
laughing? You're of course, what do you want? I'm crying in here. That's not help. My gosh, I'm yuck-yucking in there than you did. Knock down.
Shit, I'm seeing stars.
I see stuff.
No, dog, just let me lay here for a minute.
I'm still yucking in here. Hey, that's what I started, Rabba, I'm sick. Running nose, cough, and like this. Patay.
Alright, let me get back up here.
Cat.
Hold on. Oh, shit. Alright, I'm back, folks. I've been feeling a little... I'm saying... Oh, hold on.
Swan.
Alright, where were we? I'm back.
I'm yucking them.
Okay, you were yakking about some comments, some handsome donkey comments. It must have been good. You need to show me which one they are, and I'll make a feature out of them, because usually we don't have many handsome donkeys anymore, or if we do, they just don't affect us. But apparently somebody wrote some shit and got you all fired up, Big Pumpkin. Huh?
My gosh, you're lying. She just lying. She just tried to send your man. Oh my God.
Oh, that you're lying about the situation, trying to get money.
You don't have money.
Okay, let's be clear. All right, we're not part of any of the disaster relief efforts going on down there.
We're trying to survive in here too.
Nor are we asking for any money for that purpose, okay? Several reasons. Number one, we ain't there, okay? We're not down there. We're a world away. We might as well be a country away We didn't feel the earthquake up here, this one at least. Okay, so we are not there, boots on the ground, and I'm not going there. There's no reason for me to go there.
Oh, yesterday nga, they have 4.5, 6 ba yun? Again in the 5
Okay,
p.m.
so you still got aftershocks and stuff going on.
Every day they have.
Okay, the Lord is not guiding me to go down there and play white savior and try to save everybody and fix everybody's problems. He guided me down there for the past 2 years. I did my time. I was down there in 2013 and rebuilt some houses and helped some folks due to Typhoon Yolanda. I've already been down this road, okay? And the Lord is not guiding me down that way. Her sister is boots on the ground and lived through this stuff. If there's any relief efforts that people around the world want to help, that's her business. That's none of our business because we're not there. Okay? Her sister has mechanisms to receive money, to get money, to make money. It's her responsibility right now to try and help anybody monetarily. There you go. So anything we say or do, we're just so removed from that. We're just giving information secondhand as we hear it. And that's not the purpose of any of these videos. We share our lives here, and this is part of what's going on. It's obviously affecting her. She's worried. Every day she's worried about everybody. But unfortunately, she didn't marry Bill Gates.
I'm not married a
Or Elon
billionaire. We're trying to survive in it too. So.
Okay, yeah, we're just up here trying to survive like everybody else. But anyhow, bring your comments, keep them coming. Now, I will address one thing, okay? What'd the comments say? Oh, their house isn't broken or something like that. Okay.
They're accusing me that
A lot
I'm
of
lying.
these folks' houses, it's not the issue that they're broken or the house is still standing. It's the issue of they're scared to go back into these concrete block structures, especially if they've got a crack or a damage or something like that. They're scared to go back in there for...
They collapse. Maybe they collapse.
Yeah, for a couple reasons. Number one, the place is broken. If there are no other earthquakes, how can you go in there and look up the wall and see this lean or this big crack and feel safe? A lot of people sleep on the floor. So imagine one cinder block coming off the top ropes onto your head, about a 12-foot drop, you're dead. Now, would you want to be sleeping on a floor or have your children sleep on a floor in a structure, even a one-story little flat room, even like our $28 beach condo, when one cinder block is like a bowling ball coming off the top ropes onto your head? No, it's dangerous. If there's any type of structural damage to that concrete wall, you know, and if it's a flat roof with like a concrete type roof instead of trusses or metal trusses or bamboo, that's even more dangerous. So a lot of the folks are scared to go back into those structures because they're just not safe. And what's the answer? Well, the safe answer is that thing's going to have to be demoed down and you start over. But how many aftershocks have they had down there?
A lot from the start, the earthquake start until now.
They're still ongoing. So especially
yesterday, it's 4.6, like 5 p.m.
So she's saying yesterday at 5 p.m. there was a 4.6.
Yeah, I read in the news in there yesterday.
I didn't hear that, but it's
Saturday, 5 p.m.
Okay, so you still have
5:41.
aftershocks going on.
Every day.
People don't want to go back into their house that's concrete. It's understandable. Where do I go from here? The construction here is not to any Western type code. If you get away from the major cities, there is nothing that's built to any type of Western style, no shit. The engineers say this thing is gonna stand up during an earthquake. There's none of that, folks. I was talking to her yesterday about building permits and what it takes to build a house in America, and the good and the bad of it. Having to get a permit, having to submit drawings, submit plans, have the inspector come out. If you're the builder, it's a pain in your ass. But if you're the person that's going to be living in that house, the finished product, you want that regulation. Somewhere in the middle is got to be the happy medium, right? Places in America, it's damn near impossible to build something. My gosh, you go to a place like Montana, you can probably get a building permit pretty easy. Well, here in her village, what do they need to start building?
Just a permit.
They actually issue a permit?
Yeah, but...
Okay, so they issue a permit. You know why they issue a permit? So the barangay captain can get some freaking money in his pocket. That's the only reason. He wants that money. So they pay something out front. Now go build the shittiest structure that you can build because nobody cares. Now look, the concrete cinder blocks that you buy at Home Depot in America are not the same quality that you get here. If you don't believe me, boom, right there on the screen, you go watch that video of where I built some homemade grills. You remember when I built those homemade grills and I got those blocks and you got so upset because I was making a mess?
Oh, dong.
Okay. The hollow blocks that you buy down there
because
are so brittle.
you just buy a cheap one. You need to buy the expensive one.
They're all cheap to me. You want to know how all these karate instructors and all these kung fu people
What's that?
can take their hand and karate chop 3 concrete blocks or put their head through 4 concrete blocks at their elbow? All you got to do is buy hollow blocks down in her hometown. Watch that video. I mean, I was enjoying the hell out of myself chopping them blocks because I saw that shit as a kid, you know. And as a kid in the 80s, you get a concrete block and you're doing your best to chop that thing, about break your hand. All you had to do is come to the Philippines and buy 4 or 5 concrete blocks. Ha! You look like the fucking master. Lee Van Cleef. You damn Bruce Lee. Because the shit is so brittle. It's so brittle, you got to stack it gingerly or the damn thing will just collapse into crumbs. It's not even peanut brittle. Peanut brittle is harder to break. So the basic construction materials aren't anything to write home about. And then the people building these little buildings, they don't know anything about construction.
Did you heard Maria?
Okay, yeah, she's singing in the background.
Oh my God.
So the structures themselves, especially the small little, Ate Mamai's house in the village, you know, anybody that's got concrete walls and a thatch roof, it's not built to any code. Maybe it's got a little rebar in it. The walls aren't tied in properly. A good wind and a chop and the thing's coming down. So no, they're not safe to go back in, especially if they show any obvious signs of damage. So what do? The people are camping outside if they have a concrete house. In this situation, it's better to have a bamboo house.
Yeah,
right? Because grandma's not scared to go sleep in the bamboo house, even if it, you know, got a little gangster lean or whatever. The bamboo is not going to do as much damage.
And also, it's not hurt in the mind. It's not hurt in the heart that you broke your. It's just a bamboo. The concrete is so expensive.
Yeah, it's a psychological part of it. The concrete's expensive. We finally got some money to build a concrete house, and now it's just destroyed. Because ain't nobody got no insurance, folks. Nobody's got no insurance. Why don't you just file it on their insurance? And I have to say this because that's a lot of ways, the way that people think in America that don't own a passport. Oh, they can just file that on their insurance. Ain't no freaking insurance in the village. Ain't nobody getting an insurance check. It don't work like that. You put all your money into it, now it's broken. Now you're sleeping outside because you're scared of your own house. Better to build with bamboo.
Half should.
Well,
half concrete and like this but the wall it's a bamboo.
yeah, you want to know why people build? Put a concrete floor, put a concrete wall up about this high, and then bamboo from there. Okay, well, you're not going to die in an earthquake. Pretty simple. If the typhoon takes the roof off, you still have the small walls and the concrete, you could just rebuild. That's the best way to do it. Because look, in 2013, Yolanda destroyed her village, destroyed Montagne Island. Okay, everybody got rebuilt. Here we are, 2025. The earthquake has done a lot of damage. Again. How many times are we going to keep rebuilding New Orleans? If New Orleans gets flooded again by another Katrina, we're going to rebuild it again. How many times are we going to do things over and over before we have to make changes? My son says the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Okay? It's no secret. I didn't want to build a house in her village for many reasons. I don't want to build a house anywhere here. That's just me. But I'm sitting there in my mind, okay, if I was forced to build a house in her village, what would I do? I would spend about $2,000. I said 1K, but I'll bump it up to 2. I'll spend $2,000 building a bamboo shack.
Yeah, I'm good at that. Not a concrete.
With the forward planning that in 5 to 10 years, it will probably be destroyed by a typhoon. Okay, in my bank or somebody's hidden bank, I'll have $10,000. That allows us to rebuild 5 times and not worry about it. That would be my insurance policy. And just don't worry about it. If a mega super typhoon like Yolanda is coming again, say we lived in her village, hey, let's go to Cebu City, ride it out in a hotel down there. We come back, the house is gone. Okay, here's $2,000, start rebuilding. Same thing. 5 years later, why do I think like that? Because here we go again. Earthquakes, constant threat here. Typhoons, every year for several months. Flooding, constant threat. We live between 2 damn volcanoes. Knock on wood that they don't erupt for another 100 years. One erupted in 1991. Lowered the global temperature by 1 degree for 10 years. The other one over here is just a damn beautiful monster. We see it every night on our walk. It's beautiful, but it's huge, right? That's a volcano. That's not a small volcano. That's a huge volcano. It's the volcano.
I thought just only a mountain that.
Mount Arayat is a stratovolcano.
That's active.
If it decides to blow right now, I would say it'd be active. Don't trust a volcano.
I thought that's not
You know what I mean?
active.
There are 2 things you don't trust: used car salesmen and volcanoes. All right, so I don't even know where we got off on topic, but that's why people aren't going back into the homes if they have a concrete house.
Just build
Now,
a half.
Let's say this. Are they going to freeze to death because they have to sleep outside underneath a tarp? Nope.
Yeah,
Not gonna
the
freeze to death.
other day there it's raining too much the other day.
Okay,
They have typhoon there.
trust me. Okay? I've been in natural disasters all around the world. I've done charity work. They said the same thing 2013 when Yolanda raked that whole same area. Oh, people need houses, they need this, they need this. Nobody died from frostbite. Okay? Her house is a bamboo shack with no windows and no doors. And that's what she lived in for 22 years, and she's still here, no frostbite, not dead from the monsoon rains, she's still here. So if your family has to go camping for a little bit, trust me, they're going to be fine. Half the time, after a good night of partying, there's 3 kuyas sleeping out on a bamboo bench over there, cowboy camping underneath the stars. There's 2 over there in what I call the manger, you know, the nativity scene. Kuya's so drunk, he's over there on the ground underneath the stars. This is the tropics. Nobody's going to freeze to death. All right. What I saw before, in my opinion, of this earthquake situation, in a big picture, is this is just a speed bump. This is just everyday life here. You know, it's not going to be the last disaster caused by an earthquake or a typhoon. It's not going to be the last. So this is a mere speed bump. Yolanda
so
was
you need
worse.
to stock every day rice.
Oh, I'm seeing stars again. What was I talking about? The main thing in a disaster, especially there, because it's a peninsula, right? Anything that's linear, where you don't have other ways of getting in other than the ports by ocean, is clearing the roads. During Yolanda, so many palm trees were over the roads. The roads were impassable. That was the big initial problem with the response to Yolanda. You could get up to right around Bogo City in that area, and then the roads were just littered with trees, and nobody had a chainsaw. And what they told me back then was that you had to have a permit to own a chainsaw.
What's chainsaw?
To cut down a tree. They said nobody had a chainsaw because you had to have a permit.
I'm still young. I'm still grade 6 that time.
Yeah, well, that's what they told me. Not many people own chainsaws. Number one, they can't afford it. But number two, if they could, you had to have a permit to prevent illegal logging. That's what they told me. But the big problem was the roads. And the problem here now is the roads. As long as the roads are passable, folks, as long as a vehicle can get from Cebu City, which is not affected, that's where the base of supplies come in over there at the port, and that vehicle can go north, it's not life or death at this point. Okay? The roads are the main thing. If the roads are clear, number two, get the water flowing, get the water stations back up and running, everything else will eventually fall in place. Okay, the village has a well, but it's not good to drink out of that well. Yeah, you could boil the water, but that well sits at a lower elevation than most of the houses.
Before we can drink that now, I don't know why they not drink.
I think there's too many people in the village, and there's too much. You know, you don't have no sewer out there. It's all septic, right? The well is on a lower elevation, so in my mind, it's not safe to drink the well water.
Because
even if
before they keep cleaning, someone go inside in there.
They clean it out.
Oh, but now nobody can clean that.
So they have to get water brought in, filtered water brought in to drink. There's a little stream up there. It's not safe to drink out of. Y'all have seen us cross, baby. Do you understand how the audio picks up you just sitting there pounding the ground?
I like to do that.
You got your hair on the wireless mic.
Wala gani.
Because somebody will say, why don't they just go down to that river y'all always cross? That thing's got plenty of water, spring water. It looks good. I drink out of that.
No, the Carabao.
This ain't the Rocky Mountains. Okay, this ain't Alaska.
The Carabao swimming in there. The other
Carabao hang out in that little creek all day long.
They're going down.
Pissing, shitting, doing whatever they doing, and you're gonna go up there. Oh, this looks good. Take a big drink. Then you'll learn what leptospirosis is. And if you haven't seen that video, I just did a video on leptospirosis. And She and I did a video where we were hunting with the kuyas in that same creek, walking around in that carabao shit and everything else, you know, and it's a wonder I didn't die from leptospirosis. I don't need to be doing that at 52. I don't recommend going night hunting with your Filipino wife or girlfriend in the creek near her house, unless she's way up in the mountains and there's no carabao and dogs and goats and pigs and everything else. So their immediate problem is getting the filtered water flowing again, however they're going to do it, getting the water plants back online, and maybe they are back online now that there's electricity. Yolanda was totally different. Electricity was gone for a long time. So what, 2 days later, electricity's back again. This is a speed bump. Our people's wallet's going to be impacted. Well, yeah, if you know, they can't open up certain stores, and it's going to jack with the economy, obviously. But let me put things in perspective. The biggest disaster here since I've been here, and probably since the 80s, the man-made disaster that we lived through was the lockdown starting in 2020 that lasted over 3 years. Now, did anybody starve during that? That was the most harsh disaster that this country's ever witnessed, and we were here and we lived through it. It's called a lockdown. Okay? We had electricity, but nobody had no money, and nobody starved to death. So the situation down there, while it's a bad situation, the Lord's not telling me, hey man, get on the next plane and go down there and help her family in the village. We're not at that point.
No, we're not yet rich.
Well, it's not needed. We don't need to. They're going to be fine. Any other updates? Because I'm about to pass out here. Doing my best to hang in there. I could be man down on this video. If I go down, just let the camera roll, baby. A couple days ago, I started my
throat.
No, well, it's like I got a kidney stone going on. Next thing you know, yesterday I got a sore throat.
He kept drinking a Coke.
Baby, Coke ain't...
No!
Drinking a Coke ain't trying to kill me here.
Every day. Like, from morning to
They're
afternoon.
the small, tiny cans. I drink the equivalent of maybe a can and a half of Coke a day.
You drink ano? Still running the video. Kung ano na ka na ads. That's ads. Then you guys help your man. He don't want me to help him. He just want to lie down in there. What you want me to do? I'm going to up in there na. So. Stop na yan eh. You rest.
Thanks for...
Yak-yak na sa nanila sa ako.
I saw the light and I looked up and it was you. No, you didn't leave your chair. That wasn't you I was looking at. It must have been Sandra. I don't know. And yeah, moving right along.
Go rest.
Yeah. All right, what else are the updates? So your sister, everybody's okay. Oh, last thing I need to address. I'm going to put the offer out there. Baby, are you picking kutas off your head during my show? It looks like you had a half a grain of rice up there for some reason. You're saving for later. Our scope of helping is still, the offer is still out there. I said, look, tell grandma to scoop up Upao, get to the airport, bring them up here. Just take them out of the equation. 2 people out of the equation, give them a break. Perfect time for them to go on vacation and get the hell out of there for a little bit till things normalize. Nobody has taken me up on that offer, not 1 iota, 1% of interest. Exact opposite. She said, Grandma says she's not coming because, drum roll please, brrr, your brother's wife had a...
Baby. Baby.
Yeah, speak up. Tell him the story.
It's a baby.
It's
You already tell that yesterday.
Well, I hope she had a baby.
She got already.
So, one of the Kuya's wives had a baby. Grandma's there on station, right? The baby's fine, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
But Grandma is going to be taking care of the baby.
50-50. I don't know.
Okay, so Grandma's not only engaged with the farm over there, her little truck patch. Now she's got to help out with the new grandchild, the
Yeah,
baby
then
boy,
they-
baby girl,
Baby boy.
with new bouncing baby boys. So, congratulations to which brother is it?
Roel.
Congratulations to Roel and his lovely wife. Come on, baby.
Oh!
Roel's wife, the baby's mother. What's her name?
Jihan.
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 So Roel and Jihan, congratulations.
Jihan, because I'm older than them, so and I don't. Sometimes I calling the ate, but people keep telling me, you're the ate for them. You're the older.
Okay. Do we know the baby's name?
I don't know yet.
We find that out today, right? So Grandma's gonna be taking care of the baby. She can't come up here. No
and
interest in it.
and also one more. I know someone's pregnant, so she need to.
Who else is pregnant?
I know Tuping's wife.
Okay, so her brother, Tuping, I call him Too Big because I can never remember Tuping. Too Big and his wife are expecting a child. So Grandma needs to be on station for that.
Yeah.
Well, what if I told Grandma you're Buntis? Would she rush up here?
Mama said, don't worry about Fatima. Yeah, Marcos.
So anyhow, Grandma is not interested in coming up here, evacuating the earthquake zone. She's not interested.
She need to do station of the two.
So she's on
Sister,
station helping out. Now, I said, okay, what about bringing Upao up here?
No.
And she said she told her sister, and her sister just laughed. Is that true?
They have business. She need to go in school. God, Jan need to work. Oh, you want me to take care of Pa? I have to in there.
What's one more? She keeps making excuses. Oh, John's got this and Flo. What does that got to do with the little boy? And it boils down to
We're going to the airport alone? Talaka? Oh, the one who bring Upaw in here.
all I can do is make offers. You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
We can know how many.
We all know
Marcos,
that.
it's been 6 months that you said every 6 months I need to go the village.
Yeah, go on down there. Go on down there and have a big ass cinder block fall on your head. Your head is hard as a rock anyhow. Probably just bounce off. You want to go? You just let me know. I'll seat or a window seat. You can.
Window
That's
seat.
a dream that can come true today.
Window seat.
You in a window seat? You ready to go?
That's our I know before, that's our deal before.
All right, just go. Just give me enough time to get Sandra over here and show her where all the dishes and stuff is. I don't want to have to do that. Ow! My gosh, my kidney stones.
Da.
As long as you can show her around your kitchen where all the
Bahala
stuff's
ka nila.
located. I'm
Figure out in there where I put.
It'd be a one-way.
One winang mo? Bring Porsche!
What is wrong with this woman?
And Maria, I bring 2 kids.
Well, if you do that, me and Sandra just go to Thailand for a month.
Good luck for you.
Yeah.
Good luck.
She says she wants to ride elephants and, see the tigers.
I will do your hat.
eat some lobster.
I will do your hot dog like that, big one.
Baby, I'm trying to run it.
I will curse your hot dog.
You're gonna curse my hot dog to make it this big? That's not a curse, baby. That's a blessing.
No.
Please do that.
It's swelling like
yeah.
You cannot sit.
Yeah. If I had a hot dog so big I can't sit down, hell yeah.
You cannot sit it. You go to the ground.
Keep talking, baby. You throwing a rabbit in a briar patch. Keep going.
No.
You didn't think that one out very well. All right, we're trying to talk about the earthquake. Any more thoughts, baby?
No.
Folks, thanks for everybody's concern. Thanks for everybody's concern.
Hey guys, thank you for the wish list. They have coming more.
Now they're gonna jump on you for talking about a wish list.
Yeah, someone jumping.
Someone's
jumping me in there. Why you know like this? I'm not telling people that to.
Folks, the newspapers get sold with what? Flames, destruction, fire, all that good stuff, right? I'm not making light of the situation down there. And this is about our life, her family. I don't know anybody else's situation, and frankly, it's not my place to worry about everybody else. I can't save the world. I tried it, it don't work. Okay? Our concern is what? Her family down in the village, and they're going to be fine. In the long run, everybody's going to be fine. Nobody's injured. Nobody got hurt during the initial event. They're doing okay. They got electricity back. Flo's over there selling bad boy. Okay, life is going to go on. If they were truly in dire straits, we would be taking a different course of action. Okay? But no need for me to go get my buddy Warner and say, hey man, fuel up the aircraft. We're going down there and rescuing. We're not going down in the ultralight and rescuing people from that area. It's not that type of situation. Does that make sense? I mean, if the Chinese were coming ashore, okay, me and my buddy would be in his aircraft headed down that way ready to do battle. That would be different. Then I would have to pick one person that we would rescue, because that's probably about all the weight that we could fit on his aircraft. So if I had to go down there and rescue one person, baby, who would you tell me to go rescue?
All of them.
You gotta pick one.
Bangon kayo, me to pick one. Tikoy. I just go there.
I think I have to rule out your sister because she's too chubby. We wouldn't be able to accommodate her weight. Fatima said Flo's getting fat. She saw her on the video. She's getting fat now. She's getting chubby.
Yeah.
So scratch her off the list. Who would I want to? I guess I just pick up Upal and come back. He's light.
Need to do the kids.
Yeah, I just pick up Upal.
And the kids in there. It's light then. You need to come back.
I'm sitting there thinking like that because we're watching this movie called Surrender Hill, and then we watched American Guerrilla in the Philippines the night before, about when the Japanese were here. The Bataan Death March. I won't go off on that. All I'm saying is, there ain't no way in hell I'd have went on that death march. I'd rather be taking my chances and fighting in the jungle and just surrender. And yeah, watch those two movies. What's it called? American Guerrilla in the Philippines, and then Surrender Hill. This was from 1959.
I like the 1942.
American Guerrilla in the Philippines is better than this one, I say. This one's more, I say, like a B movie, but it's still good. All right, baby. The kids have been in the playroom so long. We better go in there.
Yucking.
Forrest G, my gosh, he's been a handful since he got better from his little illness. He's been a handful.
You good eater too.
Don't listen. This high energy, high velocity, high speed, low drag. Oh Lord, from the minute he gets up to having to just
before
wrestle
going
him
to
go to
sleep.
sleep. My gosh. I'm not having that shit happen today because it's 15 to 9. As soon as I get done with this boy's going outside all day in this heat.
Hungry.
I'm gonna take him for a walk tonight. I'm gonna low bat him by the time he goes to bed tonight. And this is the thing about it. We're supposed to go to Subic this morning to see Janice.
Look, it's hot.
Well, the reason I canceled it because of the typhoon. It was like signal 1 or something, or signal 2 over there.
Signal 1.
So I'm like, we're not gonna get on a bus and go 2 hours over there. It's gonna be raining the whole time. Be stuck in a hotel room. So I canceled it. And then you wake up this morning and it's damn beautiful weather. I mean, what can I do here?
Wrong timing. The Lord said,
Bad timing.
don't go.
Yeah, sometimes you just got to be guided. You got to be guided by faith and not question which way you're being steered.
No.
Lord steered me out of that area several months ago and said, move back to Angeles City. Was it divine intervention?
I love it.
And I landed in a house with Jesus hanging on the wall. Even though a lot of y'all refer to him as being gaudy because he's wearing a red robe, surfing
What's
on a
wrong with
cloud.
that?
He's
That's
standing on a
beautiful.
cloud. He's not surfing the cloud. He's standing on the cloud.
That's beautiful.
All right, folks. Thanks for hanging out with us.
And thanks for yakking me.
Yeah, thanks for yakking her.
Ay, Lord ninyo. Ang boat ninyo. Ang boat ninyo.
Say what you want to say, you know. Don't bother my blood pressure.
Why you keep laughing? Your family is ano. Why you want me to do?
It's like some
Crying
commenter
in
said.
here?
You know, some people use laughter as a coping mechanism. And trust me, she's very worried about him. She's always on the damn phone, always trying to figure out what's going on, and there's more aftershocks. As long as they stay out of that damn concrete house, whoever's got a concrete house in the village, stay the hell out of there. Flo stays out of her little concrete palace.
Oh. Ano ka nang ads. Ads yan, ads. You see the ano in the movie, the ads that they need to put a
What?
You see in the movie, they have a movie, then the ads is coming.
Yeah.
That's you.
That's where I need to put the ad breaks. I'm glad I didn't run this as a live stream.
That's ads.
What was I talking about? I don't even remember what I was talking about.
Oh Lord. Sige, see you next one. See you in the next one.
Yeah, we'll see y'all on the next one, folks. Thanks for listening.
And thanks for your
thoughts and your prayers and your concern about everybody and her family here in the Philippines. I'm just sitting here thinking it's a Sunday morning. Will there be a brownout today?
I don't know.
You know, occasionally there's brownouts on Sundays.
Yeah,
Like working on the line or whatever they're going to do.
I think that. Okay, babush. Babush.
All right, we're out of here.
It's my rest day.
There's no rest today, baby.
Dokter ka. Babush. Yak-yaking me again because I'm laughing. Ay, nako! My back is hurt.
And you know what? It was also divine intervention.
Do you not see divine intervention in the fact that your sister went and stole my tent?
She's not stole. Gosh.
Yeah, listen to the whole story.
Yes, you just.
Divine intervention is, if you go back far enough, I bought that tent. I took that tent to her village. It was stored there. Her sister stole my tent, set it up. Now her sister has a place to stay that's safe through this earthquake event. Do you not see divine intervention in that?
No.
I don't believe in coincidences. Now you're tapping on the wireless mic.
Let's go na. You finished na.
All right, we'll see y'all in the next one. Peace out, my friends.
Bush.
I'm out of here.
He's in a bad condition. He's in the weak condition.
Maybe I can still kick ass. They just gonna have to come right here in front of me
Get over now.
to get ass whooping.
Babush.
But no condition to run 8 kilometers to find you.
Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check. Check. Check.